Hey YouTube, this is Asia Banks, and this is the Action Bible series with me. I'm going to be starting a new journey, and it will be with the Action Bible devotional. Now, I chose this Bible because I have a hard time reading small text, and then my comprehension of the actual Bible is not very good. I'm educated, but it goes over my head. It goes clearly over my head. So I figured this would be a good start because it's more of like a detailed comic that has illustrations to show, an actual story while getting the concept of what the story is. A little background about me: my grandma was a district missionary. I lived with her, so I experienced a lot of church. I heard a lot of Bible reading and all of that good stuff. And I can recall most of the stories, but I realized that has nothing to do with my relationship with God and my understanding of His Word. So I am starting this journey to get more guidance in life first. And second, I'm doing this because I want to become a better person so that way one day I can glaze upon, the God's throne. That is the biggest goal of all time of my life. So with that, I have to take the time out to learn His Word, understand it, and apply it to my life. Um, so please join me in this journey. Please tell me where you are located, if you actually have this Bible to follow along with, or if you're going to be following along with a different version. And please comment on any section of the video. I'm new to this. I am so new to this. And I might ask you guys questions that I might need help answering. This is a journey that takes a lot of learning. And the only way I can do that is with fellow people that know God's Word better than I do. So with that being said, let's jump into this Bible.
Look at the Action Bible. Has a Christian Board Award, and it's God redemptive story. Right here is the table of contents, the Old Testament, even breaks it apart in sections. The creation, fathers of faith, the life of Joseph, Moses, and so forth. Pretty cool. The prophets, the exiles, and then the New Testament. Okay, so in the beginning, there was nothing except for God. Day one, God's Spirit moved through the void, and God spoke, "Let there be light." Day two, then God separated the waters of the nothingness into moisture and clouds in the sky above, and the drops and waves of the ocean below. God named the sky heavens. Day three, God named the lower waters the sea. He gathered together the waters of the sea. Exposing dry ground, He named the dry land earth, and on this land He made grass and flowers and trees. He made them with seeds so they could grow more grass and flowers and trees. The fruitful earth was a place of beauty, and God knew it was good. Day four. Then God fashioned the sun, the moon, and the stars to light the earth, and He set them in the heavens to mark the days, seasons, and years. Day five. God said, "Let the water be filled with living creatures, and the seas and rivers swarm with whales and fish." God said, "Let birds fly through the sky." And the open sky above the earth was filled with every kind of flying bird. "Be fruitful and fill the earth," God said, as He blessed the living creatures of the sea and sky. and God knew that it was good. Day 6, then God said, let the earth bring forth living creatures. And God made all kinds of animals, wild ones, tame ones, even those that crawl on the ground. Then God created the first man, Adam, and the first woman, Eve. They were the greatest of all God's creations because he made them in his own image. To be a reflection of what he is like, God made Adam and Eve with souls that would live forever. And he planned for people to rule and live in harmony with every living thing on earth. God looked on everything that he had made, and he knew it was all very, very good. Day 4, and on the 7th day, God rested. God showed Adam and Eve the beauty and fruitfulness of the garden they lived in. He told them, you may eat from every tree except one, the tree of knowledge of good and evil. If you eat from that tree, you will die. Okay. So now we are on to our thinking. This is week 1 in the beginning. The key verse is that God looked over all he had made and he saw it was very good. The brief, what's the most amazing thing in nature that you've ever seen? Me personally, it was the actual sea. My husband took me to New Jersey and I got to view the actual ocean for the first time and I just thought it was so magnificent. Leave a comment below and state where you believe is the most amazing thing in nature that you've seen. What creation made you feel? What does creation make you feel about God? That's a good question. Creation just makes me, in a way, fear God, because if he's able to create such great things, what is he able to destroy? You know, he has the option of both. And then, how big do you think God is? If angels are sizes of skyscrapers, I would imagine he's the size of a planet. I'm sure. It's a good question. I don't know. And then, mission accomplished. What did you learn? I learned that everything is not made overnight. Things take time. Even for God, it took him time to create the world, to create the things that exist in the world. It took him 6 days. So it lets me know I can't accomplish anything in a day, in hours. It takes time, and in order to put full dedication into it, you want to take your time. And that's just my thought. So thank you for reading with me today. This is the first day of our journey.
So now that we have read the first week's message, what do you think? Leave comments below. What do you think about the creation? And how does God make you feel? You know, how do you see him now after realizing that he did all that in 6 days? With that being said, I want to leave out with a prayer. I'm not good at this, so bear with me. I'm learning. God, please bless everyone that has taken the time out to watch this video and follow along with me. Please help them with the understanding of your message along with myself, and allow them to apply this to their own life so that way they can take your word and really see it in action. See it in action from their own point of view and perspective. Allow them to have a wonderful Easter, because by the way, today is Easter. And just bring them an abundance of love and knowledge and understanding of you. And with that being said, my name is Asia B. It has been a pleasure reading with you today, and I hope to see you next week. I'm out.